Train. Welcome to Peace Train, boys. You just slammed the door in, James.
No, but I like that from the other side of the door. Good night.
Good night,
It's
folks.
fucking 3 o'clock. Good night. Eclipse is happening.
We are mid-eclipse right now.
Yeah.
We
Mid-clips.
are mid-clipse. Mm-hmm. While y'all are out staring at the sun,
Sucking your own dicks.
we're recording episode 154 of the Rad Dudecast. I'm here.
This is episode 3 for me. I'm doing my own counts. Episode 3. 3 clips.
3 for Nathan, episode 153 for Anthony and I, episode 154 for Brendan. Because,
yeah,
he still counts.
maybe 105 for me. I've sent a lot out.
Oh, you just haven't mentally been here.
Yeah. At least 40. I'd say a good 40 to 45. I'm here, not here.
Yeah.
There was, the first one I did, I think I was here twice.
Oh! Sorry, all the outlets just fell out.
You good?
Thought
Is the
somehow
whole
those
thing fucked up?
The whole thing is
Kick in
hung.
a can.
The
Just
whole,
kick in a fucking can.
this whole podcast is held on by a thread.
Oh, yeah.
You move an elbow the wrong
DeVito
way,
was trying to smash that thread, just booting a fucking trash
trying
can.
to,
and he just put a dent in my garbage can.
No, that was there. That's not something I did. Look at how cute that dent is. That was
Oh,
like a nickel.
peace train, peace
What do you
train
think?
sounds
Wouldn't
loudly on the peace train. Do
I love
you know how much a peace train costs?
How much?
Nothing. You just gotta want it, you know. You just gotta look at your fellow man and go, "We're all the same, buddy."
Yeah.
You too, woman buddy.
Get on the peace train, man.
You kid buddy, woman buddy,
If someone's just
Asian buddy.
I see someone getting so angry in their head, being like, "I have so much anger." Hey, so what am I going to do? You just get on the peace train, man. It's that easy.
Peace train
Where is
sounds
it? It's in your mind.
loudly. Oh yeah, the peace train's in your mind, body, and soul.
I'm on the violence Vespa right now.
I'm in the rape bus. Talked about this earlier. Ride on the rape bus.
The rape bus.
You know what's sad is there's a lot of people that would see the rape bus coming and they'd jump on it. You know what I mean?
To get raped or to do something?
No, to be the raper. You know.
Well, that's the thing. If you're raping people, I mean, it's horrible.
I didn't mean to talk rape
the worst.
4 minutes in.
But
You know,
you're getting sex for free. So you have to be a
money
better,
for nothing.
You gotta be
sex for free.
You're a monster if you rape. But
Well, yeah, I don't think that needs to be. Yeah, right. You're right, Anthony. You're not going to defend rape. Not this early. Not on the eclipse day. Man's been up for 40 minutes. He's going to defend rape.
yeah,
Not this early.
40 minutes. This guy has been up for 32.7 seconds.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, I've been up for a couple minutes, and let's launch into a rape defense. No, I don't know. You guys were talking about the rape bus.
No, I'm also saying too that
Well, he said the violence vessel, peace
Yeah.
train, violence vessel, rape bus.
Like, here's the thing: like, if you rob
Yeah.
somebody, right?
Yeah.
you're a monster.
Sure.
But you can't deny the fact you're getting money for nothing.
Oh man, no, you're defending rape. You
Now, I'm not
just
defending rape, and I'm not defending robbing people.
So, wait,
but I'm
what are you
saying
saying?
yeah. What are we going with here?
through the eyes. Imagine if I was able to be a monster. I think I've talked about this before.
Sure.
If I'm able to
Yeah.
turn myself into a monster,
Okay.
I could be as rich as I want. Because I could be like, well, I need some money. Well, I'll just go into that liquor
Right.
store, put a couple bullets into the guy who owns it,
Right.
take his cash, walk out.
Right.
You will never become rich shooting liquor store cashiers. That is legitimately the lowest. You'll have to rob every liquor store from sea to shining sea and never get caught. I mean, you would.
Yeah.
It would be. That's the hardest. You know what? Anybody who's able to do that, dead serious. If you make $1 billion robbing liquor stores, good kudos to you.
Well, you invest wisely.
You're working real hard, though. I mean, you might make $60 at one of them. Seriously, you put 4 bullets into a guy's chest, you made $58, and then you got to do that again and keep doing it until you're super rich, and now you have a yacht. And you're getting blown by
That's
Russian
why
models.
you got to hit everybody in the store. You take all the wallets.
Oh yeah, I got you.
You take all, and you go to a bank. You go to a bank and you just put blasts on everybody.
Right.
You gotta. How far into evil are you willing to delve? You know, if you're gonna
So what,
get
some
acid
money?
and cut all the bones up, then you'll get away with it. But you
Oh,
gotta
you're
go
talking about
that
shooting
deep.
everybody in the liquor store, dragging their bodies out. And now, if you say you got 3 people in a liquor store, you shoot them all. Let's say cash on a good day.
Yeah.
You just made $200. So
A lot of work.
A lot of work.
Lot
And
of
then
work.
you drag these bodies out.
Yeah.
And you take them home or whatever.
Yeah.
You boil their bodies.
Boil them both.
And then you destroy the car.
Yeah.
And then you take the $200 covered in blood to the
them.
bank
Yeah.
and deposit it, and then you do this all again.
Yeah, and they'll get you because they got.
You're so fucked. Yeah.
They're gonna get you.
Oh yeah.
What are you guys?
We're talking about not being able to get rich off of robbing liquor
But I'm also
stores.
saying banks. You're not listening to me. You rob a bank.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, if you're going to rob a bank, just you don't need to rob a liquor store. You don't need to rob a lemonade stand and the mint.
But also,
Go to the mint.
what if I just take someone's find that rich guy, case him for years, and then steal his identity, get his credit cards, be him, live as him now.
How about this? You case a rich guy, right? And
Yeah.
instead of robbing him, you just blow him.
Suck his wiener?
Yep, and then you get his money. This is what a lot of women are doing. You know what I mean? There's like
yeah,
a 21-year-old woman out there blowing an 85-year-old cryptic fucking piece of machinery.
That's what you got to do.
Yes.
Hang on a second. I got an idea. You got to use America's homophobia and anger against himself. So what I'll do is I'll find a rich guy, go full tran, get myself all sexied up.
Yeah.
Right? Fuck him like he's never been fucked because I'll go there.
Right.
I'll go to the places he's never been. You know what I mean?
Right. You're changing your gender for him.
Yes.
Are you
For
gonna
this purpose.
You keep
Then-
the dick or no?
Keep the dick?
Yeah.
Whatever he wants.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. Here's the thing, because here's my plan. Let's give you the end of the plan. The plan is then
Okay.
I then blackmail him and say, "Hey, I've been a man the whole time. You're homophobic. Your racist friends aren't going to love you for this. Give me the money, or else you've been with a trans person."
So that is really reliant on his homophobia.
Well, if he's not homophobic, I'll just marry him.
He'll also
Okay.
he
Then
can just
divorce
have
him,
you.
take
He can
half.
just have you murdered. You know, he's a rich guy. I
I
like
don't
that all
think
of
rich
your
guys
ways
know how to get there.
of becoming rich are so hard.
Yeah.
Incredibly hard.
yeah.
I'll become a woman, pound an 80-year-old man in the ass, and then turn around and go, "Hey, buddy, give me money."
Give me money.
Yeah, there's all kinds of better ways.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's some? I mean, I'm just coming up
you
with
could
these to fly.
you could just again, you just blow him, and you go, "Buddy, I need some money today," and he's like, "Yeah, here it is. I'm a billionaire. Here's some money." You
But I
know?
also love the idea of doing all that and then going,
Right.
"Hey, man, I'm actually a man," and he goes, "I'm actually into that." And I
Right.
go, "Well, do you want to just stay together?"
Oh.
And then we form a love together.
right.
Right on the beast
Right
train.
on the beast train. But either way, I get the money.
So these are the two ways this could turn
Yeah.
for you.
Yeah.
Blackmail.
Yeah.
Ruin his life.
Yeah.
Or marry.
And,
Same guy.
and make his life better.
Same guy.
Cook
You're
him
willing-
meals.
You're willing to go. You got two choices here.
Yeah.
You could, and I'll show you what I'll do based on these choices.
Yeah.
Yep.
You say you're against this. I blackmail you. I throw your life in the garbage.
Yeah.
Or if you're into it, I give myself.
I give myself to you. Like the body of Christ.
'Cause I'm your
So-
holy
Yeah.
So you would just then be in love with him because why?
Well, because I'll pick someone that I can be with.
An
Okay.
80-year-old.
Emotionally.
Well then, okay. Well then, here's the other.
I'm not into men is the problem.
You ever
so
think about how sad it must
they have
be?
to be fun.
Well-
to be like a person from fucking let's just go two people we all know and love, no names needed.
Okay.
One's a powerful human being, the other's married to him. The idea that you're born on a rock, you're hopping a fence to do whatever, and then you're blowing pure trash, human garbage, saggy balls, fucking KFC dick
Yeah.
to live. That's real sad, you know.
Yeah, it's not so bad. You get a bunch of baseball cards and things that make you happy.
You know what? I guess you're right. It's not so bad. It's better than working like back shift at a
Better
Walmart.
than robbing a bunch of delis and liquor stores for $200 and having to mutilate everyone in your basement with some acid.
You killed 4,000 people
Yeah.
to make 10 grand.
Anthony, I cut you off. Go ahead.
Yeah, I was trying to I had like another thought about the situation with your
Being
fella.
in love with this man.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that was okay. So, because you said that you're going to pick someone that you can fall in love with.
Pick
right?
someone that I'm emotionally attracted to.
you're emotionally attracted to.
Because sex means nothing.
Okay, so you're emotionally attracted to this person.
Yeah.
But now you're falling in love with them.
Yeah.
So then you run that risk of I don't know. At some point, you're going to do this reveal.
I'm running the risk of getting a broken
You're
heart.
running the risk of getting a broken heart, or do you go, I'm not going to tell this person I love this person? Why even tell them that if you're
Tell
in
them
love
what?
with them? Why even tell them, hey, pal, I'm a man?
Well, because
Because he's a man of honor, a man
yeah.
of dignity.
Okay. But this same man of dignity is going into this relationship with the idea of blackmailing
well, that's the
a
thing
person
is,
they love.
if I'm going to be with you,
Sure.
and you can't be with someone who
Sure.
at one time was a man,
Right.
then I don't want to share my bed with you anyway. So you're not the man I thought you were.
Okay.
So if you approve of it, then you're everything I ever believed you were.
Okay.
And I'll share my life with you.
Right. So, but if you don't approve, you're not just not the man I thought you were, but you're the man I'm taking down.
You're the man I'm taking down. You goddamn right.
You know, I've been thinking about making
Trying to get a Zentorno.
getting Liz to get the surgery, right, to become a man,
Yeah.
so I can love her that way for a while, right,
I mean, come back.
and then come back.
That's fun. That's like training with ankle weights.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because then you're like, I mean, I've been doing it with this, and I love the other better.
Yeah.
So
I'm gonna
that's
say
just
a
gonna
lot.
make the other side
Yeah.
of the road sweeter.
Yeah. When you
Yeah.
shave your legs again and you start,
Right. Yeah.
clipping your toenails.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Or
I have
back.
actually a topic I would like to discuss with you guys about this very same subject in a second. Yes, Anthony, you have a raise your hand.
I hate that my toes keep growing back. My toenails.
Yeah, right.
Get them lasered.
You can do that?
No, but see if you can go in. Like you do the hair thing, right? See if you can just go. Hey, what about this foot?
Yeah.
Can you laser my foot?
What about shoes that clip your nails for you? You put your foot in the shoe and it clips
Great.
them up.
Fine. Any kind of solution
Shoots them out the back.
that's better. Any solution's better than what we've got now.
Which
with
is just
this.
nothing.
Which is nothing.
Yeah.
I have to keep doing this. It's every 2 months, 3 months, whatever system I'm on.
Yeah.
But it's too much.
And you got to do it
It is.
because there's
You
no
gotta do
benefit to having them long as a man.
No.
There's not one
Yeah,
benefit.
it's not one.
No
There is.
woman is like,
Rock climbing.
no, they would only hurt if you were, you know what I mean? Or you're talking about, tree climbing. Tree
Yeah,
climbing,
not
you
getting those
dig in there
daggers
like
into
a
the wood.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay, tree climbing. Okay.
But that's... Oh, but they don't use their nails for that.
Swimming too. Would it help you with swimming? You get a little bit more
So,
kick.
I'd
Give a
love
little
to. I'd love to cut my time down if I could.
Michael Phelps.
Anything
Little
to-
do they know, longest toenails in the game.
And Nathan, God, if I could shave a couple seconds off my backstroke, I'd be signing up for this
Like
surgery.
backstroke. Good old wizard feet. Kicking them in the pool.
Let me say this one now, right? I'm on the train. This is a true story.
Okay.
I'm on the train a week ago. I see this woman, stone cold foxy baby, hot mama, giving me all eyeballs.
Okay.
And then I look down, full hairy legs.
Hate it.
Right.
Now, here's why I want to talk about this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I'm an open-minded guy.
I'm not.
Right.
Here's the thing is, and this is my exact point, is you have said to me in truths that you would openly have sex with a woman who has a dick.
Yes, I would.
I feel the same,
I
but I will
don't-
not be with a woman who
Yep.
doesn't shave her legs.
Well, here's the thing.
Well, I want to
This
bring up a few
goes to your
points.
point.
We were talking
Yeah.
about a man with a woman with a dick, though. It still goes with the whole shape and the what a woman is, but then with a dick. You know
Is
what I mean?
to you.
Yeah, you're
what
right.
is a
Is
woman?
to me.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
if we're just
Or what you're
going with
attracted to.
hairy-legged women, then I might as well just be with men, and I don't want to do that.
Well, see, that's
I
the thing.
like the aesthetic of a woman. To me, I'm saying the
Yeah, of
woman in
course.
my. You know what I mean? Shaved legs. Apologize. I know I'm a fucking monster.
No, you're
Shaved
not.
armpits.
No,
for fuck's sake! Unless you're going to climb trees, Huck Finn.
Yeah.
Shut it down.
I got a point here that I'm trying to make here.
Okay, apologize.
And
Go
now, here's my point. My point here with the hairy legs thing is, why are we moving backwards in technology? Okay? If you want, because that to me, I know why this woman did this. This was a thing. It was like a woman thing. It was a hippie kind of thing, I believe. You know? It's not just because she got lazy.
Oh, okay.
No, because it was full.
It's not because she's lazy. You're right.
It's not. It's
No.
because she's got to prove a point. Now, here's
Yes,
the thing.
yes, proving a point.
If you want to be, I think you shouldn't be forcing us to have look at hairy legs. You should be forcing us to shave our legs. I think moving forward is you being like, well, I'm not. Smooth is better.
Have you shaved your legs before?
I've shaved. Yes,
I have too.
and I hated it.
Yeah, I did it in grade.
But-
I did it in grade 8.
If Tita wanted me to do it,
Yeah,
I'll do it for her.
I'm with you.
Moving forward is clean shave.
Let's both be smooth.
Let's
we'll
both
like
be
this. We'll
smooth.
light this bed on fire. You know what I mean?
Yes.
We'll slip right out of this thing. But hairy legs and those women too. Always the most disgusting feet in the world. Like they've been skipping rocks
Yeah.
down by the river in the 30s, and it is offensive that we have to go. Oh yeah, no. I don't want it. I don't want to
Don't
put my
find
face
the
in
traffic.
it. I apologize. You look like my friend. We're done.
Yeah, I'll get a hairy bush.
I don't even want that. I apologize. This is just for me.
No. And I prefer a.
I'll put some hair on it.
I prefer a clean shave.
But I'll go hair too.
But I'll go hair.
But a full bush, we're talking like wildfires. You know what I mean?
I don't mind it. I mean, I don't prefer it.
I'm not into
I
it.
prefer a bacon cheeseburger. But if you forget the bacon, I'm still gonna eat it.
Well, here's the thing about a full bush, because then you got asshole hair too. You got to remember that. You know what I mean?
I don't like a full bush only because I can't see what down there.
See where you're
is.
going.
I can't really see where I'm
Foggy
going.
night.
Yes. I find
Turn the brights
a
on.
foggy night. Yes.
Yeah.
A foggy night indeed. Yeah, it's exactly what it is.
Yeah.
But again, we're talking ass hair too. You got to remember that, because if a woman has like
Let
some hair
Anthony
there,
continue.
but if she, I apologize. I know. I just keep, I just want people to remember about ass hair.
Sure, no, go ahead.
Hopped up.
No, I got this coffee in me. I
Hop it
apologize,
up, boys.
buddy. I
Have a good
apologize.
time.
Come on, man.
But as since Brendan is gone, I have to play moderator and
I can
host.
moderate today if you guys want to do more chit chat, because
No,
I'm
we
still
shall.
coming too. So I'm happy to take the moderating seat for this next half hour to
We're
45
all going to
minutes.
moderate. We're all going to moderate. I'm going to moderate myself.
Let me say this too. I also wanted to bring up this point because I think men stand with us with the hairy legs. Because as I said to Anthony off camera a week ago, I have seen every type of pornography: incest, chicks with dicks,
Sure.
Filipinos,
Incest was the first one that he said.
yeah, guy with mom, guy with sister. But I have never seen hairy leg porn.
It's out there though.
I mean, it's not. It's nowhere near the mean. I mean, so is like furry stuff. Of course, you're going to find a very, very fringe, but I think that's the fringest of fringe.
I've never seen it though on like
Not on a website.
Even if you're watching porn, these subcategories will just come up.
Yes.
These things will just come up. I've never seen one that
Yeah.
Harry Delilah or whatever.
There's hairy
Yeah.
armpits. I've seen that for sure.
But that's
I
like you
have
got to.
seen that.
I think you
Yeah.
got to search that. Oh, really?
I've seen that come up on like the feed or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've never.
You're getting
seen-
in there though. You're getting down and dirty with some weirdness, and then that
Yeah,
comes in.
yeah. I've gotten to a weird place where then those are the kinds of things where you go, I got to get out of
I
here.
gotta go.
Yeah.
Because I'm starting to go to places I don't even like.
Yeah.
I've seen
Time to go to work.
Yeah.
fisting buttholes.
Yep.
Sure.
Fisting buttholes more than I've seen hairy leg.
Yeah.
I'm with you on that.
For
You know?
whatever reason, that's a thing.
That's
for
where
people.
we're willing to go.
Right.
Before we go to a hairy leg,
Ugh.
Yeah.
we're willing
I
to go
can't-
full
yeah.
cock and balls before hairy leg. That's
Right.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's
That's a
how
fact.
much this means to us.
That's a fact. You're
Right.
100% right. Because again, like I said, the hairy leg means bad feet for sure. There's no way you're keeping your feet up and
I've
not
never seen
shaving your
bad
legs.
feet porn.
Exactly. There's no woman with a disgusting foot jerking a guy off
Bunions.
with the feet. That doesn't happen.
Yeah.
Toenails flapping all over the place, unpainted. You know what I'm saying? And then if you have that too, you're definitely having ass hair. It's not
yeah.
just this. It is 4 levels now that you've chosen. You know?
I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Right. If you're not doing that, then that's inevitable. There's
Yes.
no way you're taking care of that, but not that.
And I could be
Yeah.
wrong, but that's what I see and think.
Well, that's the
And
thing
I-
too.
Right.
Is I'd much ass hair to me is
Ugh.
that's just my dad's butt now.
Yes.
That's no one other than my dad. That's
Yep.
the only. It's
If
not
I
my
can't-
neighbor.
yeah, I-
It's not my uncle. It is my dad's butthole.
Uh-huh.
And now I'm sticking my face in my dad's butthole.
Yeah.
Joe.
Yeah. Exactly.
Might as well call this girl Joe.
Yep. Good ass, Joe. Tasty ass, Joe.
But maybe are we being sexist?
No, I don't care.
I don't
I'll
think it
take
is.
2017. I don't give a fuck anymore. I'm not being sexist. You're allowed to not like things.
You're allowed to not like things.
A girl that I know went on a date with a guy who told her that he has dated men, right?
Mm-hmm.
And she's like, okay. And she's like, so were you like with the top, the bottom? And he's like, I've been both. And
Yeah.
she's like, so you've been like, and she was like, yeah, I don't think I'm in. She's out. And the guy kind of flipped at her, and then they walked away. And she was like, do you think I'm wrong? I go, I don't think you're wrong. You're allowed to do whatever the fuck you want. You don't want to date a man who's been fucked in the ass? You're allowed to do that.
See, but that angers me.
Why?
Because what also angers me is a woman who says, I'm not going to date someone who's not Catholic. Because you're shutting down love. You're shutting down so many good... Now, it's her prerogative, of course,
Yeah,
free
yeah.
country. But that's also not a person I would want to be with, because you're shutting down so many opportunities for great things, all because of past history, a criminal record, if you will, of
Yeah,
the guy
but-
exploring his life.
But you're allowed to do it. Is all.
But
like,
then
Well, it's like it's the law.
Well, no. Well, then, okay, yeah. Then what's the difference between that and the leg hair?
Leg hair is happening now. In real time.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if you were like, I used to go hairy all the time, but I shave now, I'm like, okay, good, because I'm not attracted
You're
to
saying a
hairy
person's
legs.
past.
Yeah, you know, like,
Well-
and I collect action figures. You know how many women have just walked out of my house because they were like, well, why do you do this? This is weird. And they're out. And I'm like, do you know how good of a guy I am? And you just can't get over the fact that I collect action figures? Like, that hurts me.
but who cares?
and
Because
as an atheist. And I don't want that person in the long run.
exactly, neither you guys weren't going to work regardless.
That
so he's
also-
not going to. She's not the one for him. He's not the one for her. So they are allowed to walk the fuck away from each other. And he flipped out, being like, blah, 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 but you go.
Yeah, because it hurts his feelings because he did a thing in the past and she can't get over it. He has the right to be defensive as well.
Well, let's also say this is date 1.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like you were saying before, why, if you're going with somebody, do you need to tell them anything? And maybe you do eventually, but
Yeah.
date 1? I've had sex with dudes past the fucking date 1? That's a little far.
Yeah, I go out on date one though too. I tell him, I don't want to keep my mouth shut.
If Liz had told me date one, hey, one time I was in France and I blew 6 guys on a fucking bus, I wouldn't go, oh. I'd be like, whoa, that's real far. But if later on I find out this story,
sure.
You know what I'm saying?
I also see that guy as being like, I want to be with someone who's going to accept me for all of me.
Well, then he got exactly what he wanted that night.
Yeah.
He doesn't
Also,
want to be with this
people
person.
change. Like, I had a girl who I was dating one time who wanted me to pee on her. And I freaked, and I was like, no fucking way, that's gross, it's whatever, blah, blah, blah. Looking back, I sucked. I should have fucking peed in the girl.
That's a great move, yeah. You're
I
peeing
know,
on
but
her,
I
she's not
was-
peeing on you?
I was too young to understand that this is, and I don't mean young age, I mean young sexually.
Yeah.
Sure.
You know what I mean? I wasn't there to
Comfortable.
really,
Yeah,
and I should have. I should say I fucking fucked up. And now that guy seeing that girl being like, man, everything about you is cool, but you won't be with me because I did a thing once, and you can't get over it. That is, I believe, her closed-mindedness.
I think it's his fuck up. There's no reason to play all your cards date one. Doesn't make any sense. To walk right in and go, hey, I murdered a couple people. Buddy, chill.
Yeah,
what are you
yeah.
doing here? Let's just enjoy fucking Dave and Buster's. Can we do that? Can we just shoot some basketballs
But you
into
don't know
the
how
thing?
the conversation went. She could have been going crazy. They could have been going crazy. They could have been a little drunk, and he just.
I doubt she
got
was
into
like,
the
"Hey, have
thing.
you ever blown a dude?" I doubt that was the way that went. I'm not saying she's 100%. All I'm saying is she's allowed to not want to be with a man who has been with men.
Yeah,
Especially if she finds out
she's
dating.
allowed to do it. You're also allowed to not be with black people.
100%.
You're allowed to not, but it's like, I don't know how far of a person I can really appreciate you as a mind or as a human being. It's just you don't like someone based on things that aren't their merit or
But
their.
that's just a lot. That's just a. But again, that's just like a thing, right? What if you're like, yeah, I just don't find. I don't know if you're just like, I just don't find fucking Asian people attractive.
See, that's
that
the
could
trick.
happen.
That's what I call prison rules. Because I was like never really into Asians, and then Tita, I was like, she's kind of cute for some reason. We met.
Right.
Then we had sex. Next thing I know it, I started seeing the Matrix, seeing the code. All of a sudden, I started seeing all these Asian people, and it opened them up to me. And I'm not attracted. I've never been with a black girl, but I've found some attractive. But I bet if I was with a black girl for a while, then all of a sudden you start seeing all the intricacies and all the other ones, and it starts popping shit up. That's why I say be with all of them, because then all of a sudden the world just starts opening up to you. If you can get yourself to fuck one guy, and that's my plan, and we know this, if I can get myself to fuck one guy, then all of a sudden all the other guys are going to start being hot to me.
Never gonna fuck a guy. I will fuck a man who has become a woman.
Yeah.
I cannot fuck a man.
Yeah, I'm not saying you will.
I just
You're
can't
also in a
personally.
relationship.
I've had sex with black women though. I've done that. Foot in my mouth.
I can't. Yeah. No, I'm saying I can't now. I can't fuck a guy now.
Yes, you can.
But I'd love to be open to
I've
it.
had this argument with people. Yes, you can. You know why? Because if you fucked a woman, that's cheating. If you fuck a man, you're exploring. You didn't know
No, that's-
yourself.
I think it's different. I think it's different.
I don't
Because
think it's
cheating to
cheating.
me exists only on the plane of you can get diseases and fuck shit up, and I only fuck people who I'm emotionally attracted to. I've never been with a girl who I was just like, I'm only going to fuck her, and I'm not going to see her tomorrow.
Okay, but we're talking about men though and cheating. You know what I mean? We're talking about. I'm just saying society would
Well, you're
say.
saying I can use a guy's butthole to jerk me off.
No, I'm saying that society wouldn't look at you having sex with a man as cheating. They would look at you
not
going.
True. We've argued about this.
Yeah, I think
don't
it is
think
true.
it's
I think
true.
society would go, "Oh, he's a closeted man. You know how hard it is for him. He's trying things. How are you going to come down on him like this?" That's what I think. I really do think people would say that.
I mean, I don't know. I think that like if Tita hooked up with a chick
Mm-hmm.
and didn't tell me, I'd be like, yeah, like you definitely cheated.
Well, let's say she told you.
If she came out that night and was like, oh man, I was whatever, and like, yeah, I would think it's cheating because here's why: she's opening the door to leaving me with someone else.
What
for
would you be
someone else.
more mad though if it was a man or a woman?
I think it's about the same.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, because it's like maybe she's gay, maybe she's which would mean one thing: one, she's not into me as much as maybe she's lying, and we're in a committed relationship. Okay, so that means that when the chips are down, I'm still loving you. I'm still coming back for more because I'm committed to you. So if you're with a woman and there's a chance of an emotional thing to be there, then that means you gave into an opportunity to be with someone else. When I had those opportunities with women and I didn't take them.
What if it's just a one night thing? Let's just
And
say
she's just like, I just wanted to go down on a girl.
Yeah, just fucking either a man or a woman. No emotion
Yeah,
attached.
fine.
But I mean, would you be more mad if it was a man or a woman, or you say it's the same?
Yeah, it's the same for me.
No way, it's the same.
For me, it's the same.
Greggy, come on.
Just
Sucking
because I
a
don't-
dick
Yeah.
or going down on a hot lady. We all want to go down on hot ladies. Everybody wants to go down on hot ladies. There's fucking bears in the woods that will walk out and suck on a woman's,
I mean, I live a different lifestyle than you do.
What does that mean?
I'm a sexual man.
I don't think you are. I don't know if you are a sexual man.
I'm very open to everything.
I don't think you are.
am.
I would like to see most of these things played out. I want to see a lot of these things happen.
If Tita and I broke up, and I will say this, and I am not scared of being gay. I would try to kiss a guy just to see what it feels like. The same way I would try baloney again. Just to see. But there is nothing there, so I don't see the need for it. I do think that the cheating thing with Tita would be I think to what you're saying, I do think a man or a woman, if she's like, look, I just needed some good dick tonight. Fuck you. I don't want to deny you good dick. Get some good dick. You know what I mean? But if she could,
there's no problem at all.
If she could 100% tell me that was not emotional, because I'm not here for sex. She's not with me for the fucking. She's with me because I'm funny and I'm nice. And I got a good magic trick. It's a bit. I do that bit on stage.
Yeah.
I know. But that's why I'm here. That's why I'm into prostitution. If she was like, if she was like, I was with a prostitute and I went down on some girl, like a high class one, I'm like, yeah, good for you. Guy or girl, I don't give a shit. If she met a guy in the bar or met a girl in the bar, I'd be pissed because it's more than just a transaction. So that's how I feel on that. Okay, I'll tell you the
What
story.
was the? Yeah, before we get into that, you were going to tell a story.
A what?
You were going to tell a story. We kind
The
of.
hairy leg thing.
Oh, that was that.
That was
Oh,
it.
okay.
Just the idea of hairy legs.
Ah, gotcha.
I got a couple more for whenever we hit downs. I got a story to bring us back.
Great.
What do you guys
Cool.
want to hear? Do you want to hear about Ari Spears or do you want to hear about my improv show? Ari Spears is quick.
All right, do that one.
I'll tell you this one. I didn't ever tell you this. When I worked with Ari
No,
Spears?
you were going to say it earlier. That you said you didn't want to say it because you want to say it here.
Ari, I don't know why this happened a while ago. I may have even talked about it, but I just kind of now hitting me how absolutely crazy it is that I worked with this guy.
Yeah.
And I'm doing this joke. I don't. Anthony knows it. I'm sure you've seen the joke before. If you've seen my act, I have a very limited act. I did the joke about jerking a guy off. Where I go, how it's like if I'm jerking a guy off, I'm not gay. I'm only gay if I am into men. It's just a physical act. I could jerk every guy off. It's not going to make me gay. It's just going to make it awkward. I do that joke on the Thursday show. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday shows. One show Thursday. I do that joke. He watches it. He comes on stage and goes, I don't know. If you jerk a guy off, you're a faggot. Thursday. Friday.
Anthony's laughing.
Yeah. Friday, 2 shows. I don't do that joke. But he still opens up the show by going, I don't know, that guy jerks guys off. He's a faggot. Called me a faggot. Friday, 2 shows. Saturday, 2 shows. Sunday, 1 show.
That's great.
And I never did the joke, and people lost their minds.
Of course, yeah.
People were so like, at the comic just going, that guy jerks people off. What a fag. With none of that in my act. I did not do that joke for 2, 4, 5 shows. And then I've heard stories he's just a everyone's like, yeah, he's a fucking monster. He's like a dick.
I mean, yeah, I've heard a lot of bad stuff about him.
So I just thought that was funny. I wanted to tell you that. It didn't lead to any more, but I thought that's a fun one.
I think it's funny of him to come in for 3 days.
Yeah.
Yeah, and never watch my act.
Yeah. I
Again,
got it.
I got it.
I got what this guy does.
This guy's jerking people off.
Yeah, not even. It's such a bold open.
Yeah.
To not check that one fact and just assume that you're doing that. To not think like, I don't know. I mean, if he doesn't say it, and the crowd liked him, I really look like a shithead.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But just to go up there and be like, he's doing that every night, I'm sure.
Yeah.
And even if he's not, I'll go up. I'll call him a faggot. People are going to laugh. I love the idea that he was like, he's sizing you up in a way that he's like, all right, he does the bit, so I'm going to call him that.
Yeah.
Then he's looking at you and he's like, but if he doesn't do the bit, he's kind of a faggot. You know what I mean?
I
can get away with it.
He's a bit of a bigger dude, right? Like
he
tall.
lost a bunch of weight, but he's still fatter than me.
But isn't he tall too?
I
Or
always
no?
thought he seemed like a big guy. He was
might
on
be
Mad
my
TV,
size.
right?
He's your height? Okay.
He might be my height. I don't remember him being bigger than me. He might
Okay.
be a little smaller,
Okay.
but I'll knock his ass out if I have to.
Well, I mean, you're the faggot.
So I got to tell you about this improv thing. I think I didn't tell. Nathan and I had talked a while back about trying to do improv.
I need an ask for. You're a faggot. Oh, come on, man.
I did. We did that Ted Leo thing once. It was Whiplash, and he said something, and I yelled something about 9/11 once.
Oh, I don't remember.
You were there.
Okay.
But I don't remember what it was.
Okay. Oh, I remember that. Yeah.
Bad story.
Fuck, man. Who was that? What improv group was that? But you did yell something about 9/11 as a suggestion.
Yeah.
Maybe it was the
9/11 wasn't
Benson
an inside
interruption.
job.
What year was
It was
that?
an excellent job. What?
What year was that?
Wait. 09.
Oh, wait.
That was like our first year moving here.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I forget what it was though.
But so you went down to the pit on the Thursday nights where they do the sign up.
No,
improv.
it's
This
like
is
a whole thing.
This is a story I'm going to tell you. This is
Okay.
from years ago. This happened last week or 2 weeks ago, maybe 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
I'm at New York Comedy Club.
Okay.
Do a set. It doesn't go well. It just was like a shit crowd.
Right.
I'm with Mike Cannon, and he's like, "You want to get high?" And I'm like, "Okay." They all get me super high, and then they just leave. And so now I'm just super high by myself, and I'm like, "Ah, fuck." So I start walking towards the train, and I pass the pit where there's improv, and it just says like jam or something. And I go, "Wait a minute." So I just walk into the pit. I just walk up to the lady. I go, I was high out of my head. I went, "Can I do improv?" And the lady goes, "There's a jam happening in 5 minutes. You can go downstairs and you can do improv with those people." I said to myself, like, do I do it or do I not? Do I live the story or do I not?
Yeah.
Let's live the story. I'm there by myself. First of all, improv, these people, they give this whole speech about like respecting people's space and privacy now.
Sure.
It's changed since we were there. They're like, don't grow women,
right. Yeah,
don't
yeah,
fucking
yeah.
this, do all this,
Yeah.
whatever. And everyone's like, we'll have fun. They're all cheering each other.
Right.
They're all so...
Well, the cheering, that was always there.
Cheering
You're
was,
talking about the disclaimer of like personal space.
But also, I think I forgot about how fucking supportive they are.
Oh, yeah.
I forgot about how they're all like, woo,
Yeah.
okay, let's
Yeah.
do. They're just like a bunch of moms from the Midwest,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
and it's crazy.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I'm too high now.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I don't know what to do, right? So
How
I
many
don't.
people are down there?
Room full of 20, 30 people.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah.
So they have a list. It says, write your name and write what level improv you are.
Wow.
I wrote Greg Stone,
Wizard.
the best. The great, one of the greats. So they have me go up.
The best level. That's great.
So they put me in. So they call my name. I go in the back. I'm too high. I'm like, there's no way I'm going in.
So you have no team or anything. You're just by yourself.
They just call 7 random names, and 7
Oh,
random people
okay,
go
okay.
up there,
Right.
and 7 random people do improv together.
Got you. Okay.
So I'm too high.
That's funny.
And I'm there with the guy who's running the thing, who's like the granddaddy of them all. He's just like, he's like, I'm here to support. We're all blah, 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 blah. I am too fucking high. I'm watching this, and I'm going, I'm not going in. I'm freaking out. I'll just stand against this back wall. At one point, though, so I don't know if you know about improv, the people down there, to edit a scene, you run across the front. Like if you run in front of everybody. That's how you say, all right, the scene's over. We'll start a new scene.
Yeah.
At one point, I walk across somebody's scene in the middle of it because I had to go to the bathroom, and I didn't realize. And they ended it, and then I felt bad. So I was like, no, I wasn't trying to do that. I wanted you to keep going. Keep going. And they're like, we can't keep going. You edited the scene. I go, no, but just, I wasn't trying to do that. And like they're like, just stop talking. So I'm like, I'm freaking out. Standing against the back wall, and I go, I'm not going in. The head of the guy pushes me in on the stage, and I went, everyone, no one's there. I'm just looking at a crowd of 30 people, and I just said, I'm just a guy who got too high and is now doing improv. And then this other guy tries to run out, and he goes, well, I'm just a guy who got, and I'm just like, wait, you just got too high? And he's like, no, I'm just a guy who's a car salesman trying to do this. And I go,
Oh, wow.
what are you, like, I am not in the scene. I think this guy's talking to me. I'm like, what are you talking about? Then they're all trying to work around me. I'm just looking in the air, doing circles. Who knows? I walk out. Second scene, I was like, this will be, you got to be funny. You can be funny, Greg. So the second scene, the guy comes out, and he goes, he says, hey, look at this spaceship to me. And I just went, you're invading my space? Respect my boundaries. And the guy goes, oh, I'm sorry. Like, I'm sorry. And I'm like, it's okay. But look at this spaceship, right? And then he's like, the spaceship. I go, you are invading my space? And the guy, I felt so bad because he kept he thought I was serious, but also I'm doing the biggest dick move in improv, just making it about myself and making a joke. Everyone was furious. And then I left. I don't know. Maybe that story was a lot more than it wasn't that good.
Oh, I thought you were going to even tell the one about the show you had just.
Well, I was going to do that too, but I wanted to tell you because he asked me before. So erase that story. It wasn't a big.
Why? No, I'm not. No, there's nothing wrong with that story.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. Well,
What did I do that made you think that?
No, I was expecting something to happen really funny at the end, but nothing really did. I was hoping by the time I got there they'd be like, "Oh, this is how this will be the big grand ending," but there was no grand ending. Now this one does have a grand
No,
ending.
they had a bunch of little endings throughout it. Yeah.
That is crazy that that's what they do. So you just show up and then they just put 5 people together and you improv together.
Yeah, well, go do it if you want.
Is it free?
Free.
Oh, I'm down.
Free. That's why I don't
Yeah.
understand why there's not more people showing up too high. Like,
Well,
I just did a bunch of drugs and saw this.
I mean, I think improv it had so much of that just because it is free.
Yeah.
And I don't know. It's not. It's I guess stand up kind of is the same way, but stand up it's more like you only get. I don't know. Improv, you get to like be characters and do scenes and stuff
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that. So it appeals to like another level of crazy.
Yeah.
Where it's like stand up, all right, I want to speak my mind, I want to say things, but people just think they're funny. Like with improv, it's like you're the show.
Yeah.
Like you can be the show.
Yeah.
You can show up for free, and yeah, that's so fun.
Yeah, I did improv in high school. It was great.
Yeah, we used to
Fun.
do it. I had a blast doing
Did
it.
you have fun? I used to have fun. I'd like to do it again.
I
It's
loved
great
it,
fun.
yeah.
I always enjoy it.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
people are weird.
The people are always what got me about improv. It's just too much.
Yeah.
I couldn't always. I could get there sometimes.
Yeah.
But I couldn't get there every single time.
Yeah.
And it's like when you're watching somebody force a smile, and they're clearly upset.
Exactly.
It's like they're doing, and you're like, you can just be normal now.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
like they're like, we're doing improv. We have to be British scientists.
Yeah.
And all the time. And it's
Yeah.
like, no, you don't have. You can just figure it out. Like,
Let's come back to our darkness.
yeah.
Let's come back to our cold death.
Yeah, it's
Darkness.
just like a little too much all the time. I thought.
But that being said, we also will agree that some of the best improv was some of the best, funniest shit I've ever seen in my
Yeah.
life.
Ever, yeah.
I mean, amazing improv is fucking amazing. But it's
Yeah,
just like
yeah.
stand-up where it's like you got a bunch of guys who don't know what they're doing. It's brutal to watch.
Right.
Yeah.
But improv, it's more. I think it seems more brutal just because stand-up is conversational. You're being talked to.
Yeah.
And when it's bad, you can
Address it.
address how bad it is.
Yeah.
But improv, the nature of it is that they have to keep going, and there are these rules attached to it.
Yeah.
To really appreciate it. Same for stand-up, but the rules aren't. They're less relatable.
Yeah.
Like if there was an improv club in everybody's town.
Yeah.
Stand-up already, people don't understand it.
Yeah, yeah.
And you're just talking to them.
Yeah.
That's all that's happening.
You're
and people
telling
are
them
like,
things and people are like,
was
what is
that a
this?
lie? Is that you up there? Did you
Yeah.
write any of that?
Yeah,
There's
yeah.
already those things.
Yeah.
So now Tack on Improv has this like set of rules. There's editing techniques. They're
Yeah.
starting a scene. So there's so much more involved for just like a layman to pick up. So it's like when it's bad, you're like, not only is it bad, I'm offended. It's like when someone's
Yeah.
speaking language in front of you, you don't know the language, and you're like, fuck you.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, like that's kind of I think why people get so mad at it because
When they're, yeah.
yeah.
Well, I agree with like the Herald. Where it's
Right.
like I don't know the Herald. I don't know how to.
Right.
So if I'm just a fan, if I'm just watching a thing, I don't know what I'm watching.
Right.
But that's the best improv I always liked was things that were just making it super related to other
Totally.
people. Like
Yeah.
they would do that one show with like your fucked up family,
Right.
Where they would pull people on stage and talk about their families,
Right.
and then they would do improv pretty much based on what they got from their
Yeah, yeah.
But they're still following along the lines within the show itself, but it's like it's so seamless you don't notice it.
Yeah.
So then that's why like people would go to UCB for those shows on like Friday and Saturday nights. They're not like improv crowds.
Yeah, yeah.
They're not like students. Those
good
are like
shows.
people out on dates. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Yeah.
Who are like, I heard this theater does a thing. Amy
Yeah.
Poehler was here. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
but they walk away like that was really funny.
That was really funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Some of the funniest things I've seen for sure
Totally.
in improv, like great improv.
Yeah.
Yeah. So funny.
So can I tell you about this show I just did?
The
I know I did this show that has improv involved. Anthony was asked to do stand up on an improv show.
yeah.
And unless I don't mean to, I'm just going to tell. What am I talking about? I'm just going to tell you guys a story. So I go do this show.
This is a week or two ago.
This is 3
last
days ago.
week. Yeah.
Yeah, like 3 or 4 days ago. Who knows?
Okay.
It's the whole show is it's an improv show. They put stand ups at the end.
Where is it?
It's at the pit.
Okay, it's pit
It's
again.
at the pit. You know, the pit loft, which is a different pit. So the idea of the show is it's a psychic, but it's not a real psychic. They get a guy to come. They get somebody from the crowd to come out, and then he pretends he's a psychic. He asks you about your life, and then the improv team comes out later, and they do improv based on that. So they're essentially getting all their material from whatever you talk about
Yeah.
through this psychic. How
Yeah.
could that possibly go wrong?
Huh.
I can tell you how that goes wrong. They go like this. They go, the guy opens up and he goes, does anybody here have in a really great relationship? No one raises their hand. So then his movie goes, so anybody here in a bad relationship? 2 people raise their hand.
Wow.
And you just go, well, I'm as a comedian, as a guy who's seen this shit, I go, this is not going to end well.
Sure.
Right? So he goes up to the first girl, who's this big black lady, and he goes, he was like, so what's your relationship? He goes, he fucked up, motherfucker scum. Fuck that motherfucker. I don't give a shit. And he goes, okay, I'm not going to get into that. Let's talk to this meek young white girl over here who rose her hand and said, I'm in a relationship for 5 years. He's not that great. And he goes, well, this will be fun. So he brings her on stage and then asks her questions that progressively the crowd starts to learn this woman is definitely in a controlling... She's just like, he broke my art. I made this art piece. And he said, fuck you, and he smashed it. And we're just like, oh, God, right? And we're like, and you could see this. You could see the improvisers all on the back wall going, oh, Christ.
Yeah.
Oh, what the fuck? Yeah. Right? And then
That's hilarious.
So then you
How
can
am
see
I going to zip-zap my way out of this one?
So then you see the guy trying to, like, navigate it, and he goes, but also, like, dude, what are you thinking? You know, like, this was never going to work.
Totally.
He goes, well, what about the relationship with your mom? Was your mom in a good relationship? She goes, her last husband put a gun to his head and pulled him out and, like, held her hostage. And he's just like, ha ha! And the crowd is just going, and just girls on the verge of tears.
Right.
So then he's like, okay, thank you. And then the improv team comes out, gun to the head.
No.
They're going, I got a gun! And he's like, smashing your art. and they actually did
Nobody's laughing.
I mean, we're laughing to not make this girl feel horrible.
Oh, wow, yeah.
We're all there just being like, ha, like, you're okay, we're having fun, you're in an okay relationship.
Yeah, I can't imagine anything worse than being like, okay, here, like when you tell a therapist or you tell a friend, these are my problems, and then they go, okay, not only am I listening, but I'm going to act them out.
Yeah, so I'm your dad. This pillow's you, and I'm beating you. Hilariously.
Actually, you stand over there. I'm going to get one of my other players out here, and we're going to be beating you together in front of you. Let's relive this.
Oh my God.
So you're her uncle, and you're touching her. Go. That's awful. I can't believe this fucking guy went with the worst.
That's exactly, why would you do that?
That's so great.
You would think also, too, a show based around that you're a psychic, you'd have the foresight
Hilarious.
to see that would not go bad. It's like, oh man, that's built into the show.
Also, anybody in a good relationship or bad relationship, both of those are bad questions.
Yeah.
Both of those are not fun.
Yeah.
Nothing good coming out of these.
Right.
Yeah.
Because it's all subjective.
Yeah.
You can't do that. But if you're going to do something subjective, make it neutral.
Yes.
Where
Yeah.
it's like there's no feeling on the other side.
Like, have you ever been on a date?
Right.
Do you know what I'm saying? Because even in a good relationship, you go, all right, so what's your relationship like? We're blowing each other all the time. We both have a lot of money. Okay. And then people come out and they go, we got money. We're blowing each other. Like, what's funny about that?
Yeah.
You can,
it's all bad.
Right. Like, you can almost concretely have a good or bad date.
Yes.
Yeah.
But to be in who is currently in a good or... It's like, okay, go with the past.
Yeah.
Yes.
Don't go with what is happening in your life right now that is damaging to you. And would you like to see 4 people at a level 2 improv?
Oh, my God.
Some of them are the best. They've written the best on their pieces of paper.
Yeah.
But no, that's insanity.
Some of them got high to be here. And now they're faced with this situation. What a nightmare on all accounts.
Yeah.
Terrible
Also, one of the best
questions.
sets of my life.
Really?
Well,
I don't know, it was like so much fun because all I did was just state what I watched.
Right.
And everyone went like, we're all here together.
Well, that's the thing, too. And then the bar gets lowered in terms of like, well, as long as you don't do scenes based on this poor girl's terrible relationship, you're going to do great.
Yeah.
As long as you don't come out and go, boy, I wouldn't like to be her. Like, you're going to be fine.
Yeah. But, yeah, she was like, I even addressed her. I was like, hey, like, you're beautiful. You got to get out of this relationship. You got to get out. It's a bad guy.
Right.
This is an intervention for you.
You could have came out and been like, man, I can't believe you're up here talking about me smashing your art.
Yeah, that's a fun one.
Boom!
That's
You know what I mean?
That's a fun one.
Actually, I have that set recorded.
What?
Do you have the recording of Ari Spears?
No, I do.
Put that on a loop. That's hilarious.
Yeah. Faggot, 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 faggot. This guy's a faggot, faggot. He's a faggot, faggot. Call me a faggot. Every show.
Did you get mad about it?
Yeah, and people came up to me after the show and were like, "Yeah, man, you is gay." Like,
why'd you get mad about it?
why'd I get mad about it?
Yeah.
Well, simple rules is I don't like the idea that you get to throw a punch at me, and I don't get to go back on and throw a punch back at you.
But what's the punch?
The punch is he called me a faggot.
I know, but Greg Stone would kiss a man, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Wants to jerk dudes off,
Yeah.
which is not gay, right? So what
Yeah.
I'm saying is, why don't you let him be the lower person and take nothing? There's no reason to take any of that in, is what I'm saying.
Oh yeah, you're saying just be like, oh, it didn't hurt my feelings.
Yeah.
I mean, it didn't hurt. What hurt my it? There's still a visceral reaction you have to a guy shitting on you and people laughing at your expense to affect the joke that you worked hard on that nobody in this crowd is seeming to understand. They're all just going, nah, man, he is gay. It's like the whole joke is about being born as gay or being what gay actually is.
Right.
And
like
none of them got it.
You're saying if he called you anything, you would have been mad.
Well, what I'm saying is if he went on stage and said he's a bunch of faggots and the crowd went, no, man, we liked him. We understood the joke.
Right.
That doesn't make you or not make you gay.
Oh, but yeah, he did it when you weren't doing the joke.
Well, I'm talking about the time he did do the joke.
Okay.
That was the time that upset me.
Right.
The rest, I was laughing at him. Because I'm like, you're an asshole. You're just up there
Right.
being homophobic and you have no idea what you're talking about.
Right.
The peace train's coming now. I'm on the peace train.
Drink. Can I say a side note here, and I apologize. Did you guys actually look at the eclipse? You didn't.
I was sleeping.
Did you look at it?
I looked at the sun. I don't know what I saw because I was blinded.
I had those glasses. me and James ran into
Really?
someone in the street who had the glasses. Yeah, it looked real
What's
cool.
happening? It's happening right now. It's happening.
It actually looked really, really cool.
Yeah.
Oh, because the glasses turn everything dark, but you could still
The glasses
see a sliver?
are pitch black,
Right.
and then you look up, and that's what you can see.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, they were cool.
that is cool. And this thing happens, every 20 years or something?
Probably happens a lot, apparently, but
Oh,
like
really?
big ones, where you're going to be able to see them, like here, you know what I mean?
Gotcha.
Like if you go to England next year, you might be able to hit one, you know what I mean?
We had one in grammar school because I remember they had like a cardboard cutout thing we had to do.
I remember that.
Nathan wasn't even born yet.
What? What year?
1976.
They have one in. You guys
No,
know
it was
the
in the
movie
80s.
Dolores Claiborne?
No.
I mean, I haven't.
Stephen King movie about
Yeah.
a guy that's molesting his daughter.
Oh,
And then
I've
the
seen that in a
mom,
long
Kathy
time.
Bates, kills the dad.
Great.
Right.
But they shot it in Nova Scotia, and that was during the week of an eclipse. So
Yeah.
they have a full eclipse in the movie. That was a real eclipse.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Actually, I want to talk about this, Anthony. I didn't realize because I thought I was a fan of the Jason movies. I didn't realize the Jason movies were about something totally different. I didn't realize the first one. It's the mother killing
didn't know
everybody.
that?
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen the first one.
Wow.
Oh, really? Oh, man, the first one.
I remember that scene with him coming out of the water.
Yeah.
But I think I just
The
saw
very
that scene.
end, yeah. The
Yeah.
first two are really good movies.
Yeah, the first one was like a phenomenon
Yeah.
within
Yeah.
the country. Just because of like that. I mean, that scene is regarded as like one of like the scariest scenes ever in horror movies. And that twist, the whole thing.
Well, the idea to people who may not, because we probably have younger people, they probably
Sure.
just know Jason with the mask,
With the mask and the machete.
with the mask and machete. But the movie was about her son was
Yeah.
killed, and she
He's
gets
he drowned.
revenge.
Yeah, they were being negligent.
Yeah,
and she
the
gets
camp
rev-
counselors were having
Yeah.
sex, and
which
she
is
drowned.
such a stronger premise
I
for
can't
a
believe
movie.
you didn't see that.
Yeah. That's
No.
what they're all based on.
But
And
I was always just like,
And then they're based on he's getting revenge for his mom.
Yes.
But the very first one is she's getting revenge.
she's getting
for her
revenge
son,
for her
which
son.
It's just a good
Yeah.
story. That's
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
vigilante justice.
Yeah,
right there, you
that's
know?
why. Yeah, that's why the movie was so successful because it was like it was grounded in
You kinda get
such
it.
reality. But then when the end happens, and you're like, oh, that took another turn.
yeah.
And it happens in such an abrupt and like strangely like realistically creepy way.
Yeah.
That it doesn't seem like fantasy,
That's what I'm saying.
which is what's so scary.
to
about
way
it.
you guys are explaining the movie to me, it just seems like a scientific thriller. It just seems like a woman killing a bunch
No,
of camp counselors.
it never was.
And then Jason comes out at the end of
Yeah.
the movie. You're like, wait a minute, this is about the dead?
Right.
He
It's
also,
almost like Predator. When you thought it was an army movie, then all of a sudden an alien shows up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He also doesn't even get the hockey mask until the third one.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
second one, he has a bag on his head. There's a documentary that I could lend it to you if you want. It's
love it.
literally 8 hours.
Oh,
It's 8.5 hours. It's called Crystal Lake Memories, and it's about every single Jason movie. How they came up with the idea for the first one, and then the story of the rest of them. Because I mean,
Yeah.
he goes to fucking space, he goes to hell,
Yeah.
he goes to whatever.
It's so crazy where it ends up from where it begins.
Yeah.
Have you
In
seen
terms
all of them?
Yeah.
Me too. They are insane.
I guess I didn't see all of them. I thought
Yeah,
I did.
I mean,
Number 5, he's not even in it.
What? Which one's 5?
4, Tommy Jarvis kills him, right? And he's dead.
Right.
Number 5, it's a copycat wearing the mask.
No.
It's not a good movie. And then number 6, Tommy's like, I gotta go fucking dig him up and cremate him because he's gonna come back. He goes and he digs him up. He sticks a pole in him. Lightning hits the pole.
Yeah.
Jason's back.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And that one's fun, man.
Yeah, that one. Yeah, there are some along the way where like they're standalone. There's some that are like, all right, they each have their own reason for being good or bad.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, Jason ends up on a boat in Manhattan.
Yeah.
Like that, obviously that's ridiculous enough as it is. One of them is in 3D. So the whole
number 3.
the whole movie, there's elements of that throughout the movie which make it ridiculous.
Yeah.
He's poking you from the...
Absolutely.
Whoa.
One eye floats right in
Yeah.
your face
Oh,
like
boy.
this.
One, he takes different forms. So it's like they're all for a string of movies, they all do have, for the most part, a thing about them which makes them stand out.
Yeah.
Rather than just like one after another that's copycatted.
That one, just to say, that was number 9 when Jason Goes to Hell.
Yeah, that's what Jason
Yeah.
was out. Yeah.
Wait, then 10 goes to space, Jason X.
Jason X.
Then he
yeah.
also
And
fights
then,
Freddy.
And he fights Freddy, which I thought was great.
Yeah.
I love that movie.
Oh, yeah. Freddy vs. Jason was a fun movie.
Yeah,
man.
Freddy
Yeah.
vs.
Did they do
Jason's
that
fun.
twice or just once?
No, just one.
No, they did a remake. Yeah.
And then they did do a remake of
Yeah.
Friday the 13th, which is not bad either.
Yeah, it's all right.
Friday the 13th. We did a remake?
Yeah. A couple
When?
years ago.
Yep.
And it's not bad.
Who was in it? Who played...
The guy, you'd know him to see him. He's like an
how
ugly.
do I remember this?
I hate to sound fucking. He's like an ugly dude, tall, big, ugly kind of dude.
I remember they remade Nightmare on Elm Street. They also did...
They remade Nightmare on Elm Street.
Yeah, the guy who played Rorschach.
Oh fuck yeah, you're right.
Oh,
yeah,
right.
fuck,
Freddy.
that movie's
Yeah,
awful.
yeah.
That
It was
movie's
awful. I didn't
fucking
see it.
awful. Did you see it?
No, I didn't
That
see it.
movie's fucking horrendous.
Really?
The Friday the 13th is not so bad, seriously.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But the other ones are.
I got to watch all the originals.
Yeah, you should. I mean,
Yeah.
they're fun times. It's a lot of your life. And again, I'll give you the documentary. 8.5 hours.
It's all DVDs?
It's one DVD, buddy.
You gotta watch all the Friday the
Good.
13th movies, which are 10 or 11 movies.
Yeah.
So you got those.
about
Those
11.
are all, there's-
You wanna see 'em all?
Those are all hours
I just
long.
gotta watch one or
and then
two,
you're
really.
gonna watch all of the docu. That's so much of your life.
If you
That's why I
watch
love
1 and
Jason.
2 of Friday the 13th, you're good. And then 3's kind of fun, too, because he's still running. And then 4, he stops running, and he's just walking through the rest of them.
I like that. Well, this new Freddy, the Jason game looks so great.
I played it the other day.
I heard it's great.
It's fun.
Oh
yeah.
man, it's terrifying.
You're a counselor and you got to try to get away, or you're Jason, you're trying to kill people. Let me tell you something. Being Jason and trying to kill people, not easy.
yeah, that's
Really?
what Soder was saying.
It's fucking
Yeah.
hard because you have to, he can teleport and stuff.
Really makes you respect Jason.
It does. You're trying to grab a counselor and they just run away, or they throw firecrackers at you and it kind of fucks you up and they get away, or they all get in a car and drive and you're supposed to rip the driver out, but he'll just speed away and you go, fuck, man, this is hard. I killed 3 people out of 10.
Oh, wow.
But when you kill them, how fun is that?
That's gotta
you
be
punch their fucking heads off, or you rip their arms out of their sockets.
Yeah.
But
That's
it's
got to be
hard.
good.
Oh, it's a fun time, but it's hard.
I was just checking the time, but nobody talked when I went to check the time.
I love that,
Oh.
but because the time check was so
Yeah.
deliberate. You went,
Yeah, I just wondered how much long. I wonder if I should get into it. One of these other topics I wrote out
buddy,
here.
get in there.
Yeah.
Race. I don't remember what that is. I think it's like a race. We have a bunch of races to race. And if there's a winner, is that racist?
You're saying
Oh.
racist.
If we take every race and everyone races,
Oh,
Right.
and then we all go, all right, Filipinos are the fastest.
that's not true.
Well, I know. Well, I don't want
Well,
to
you
be
have
racist.
to do it.
How would you be racist by telling somebody they're great
How
at
many?
something?
How many years? How often are you doing this race?
I say once every 6 months. Once
Every 6 months.
once every quarter. We do one a quarter. 4 a year.
Quarter. Oh boy, I think you should space it out more.
You're
Yeah.
saying somebody from Kenya versus a guy from South Carolina.
I'm saying every year, every quarter,
Right.
we have if you think you're fast or you think you're smart or you
Right.
think you're something, you sign up for the race. And then
Why smart?
because there's a test.
Oh,
We don't just do a
called the
racing.
race.
I
It's
got
called the
you.
race,
I got
and then
you.
there's no more racism.
Umbrellas,
We just say
right.
you can say Asian people drive bad because definitively on the race, they're all driving bad. We just get numbers for all these fun things, not things like stealing. I'm saying things like, all right, skills,
Right.
And then we go, it's the race. And then you go, these guys are scientifically better at fixing iPods. We'll have all types of different things, like shirt mending, haircuts.
Right.
You sign up. That's why it's got to be once every 4 months because there's so many things.
So you're gonna do them all once every. That's what
Not
I mean.
all. I'm saying
Oh,
it's
a
like the
new
Winter
one.
Olympics, the Summer Olympics
Okay.
of just tasks.
Right.
Juggling.
Right.
And every race, if you think you're good at juggling, all right. And then we go, all right, Puerto Ricans, best at juggling. They won it again. And only until we juggle again. Next year, we do juggling again,
Right.
and then the Irish take it.
Right.
And we go, all right, well, this year it's the Irish. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
And then it's not racism anymore. It's just things that we can say for fun that are proven
right
for that year.
What about big dicks? You measure out big dicks.
We could do big dicks.
Do big dicks.
We'll do big dicks. I'll do big anything. I'm into getting all weird types of things. IKEA furniture building. Who can put together the Vance or whatever it's called, the Detolf, the quickest.
Detolf. I gotta get a new desk. Actually, by the way, speaking of IKEA,
You want this one?
Yeah,
I got this one.
That one.
I gotta take it apart though.
I take it, but I do need another desk. I hate my desk. That's it. Sorry.
Yeah, look what happened to my desk. It's just all toys. I do no writing here.
I mean, fucking Wolverine's having a rough day, huh?
Where?
Jesus Christ, we're over to the left.
Headless.
He's really going through
Oh,
it.
yeah.
He looks real drunk.
Yeah, he ran into Jay's.
Oh, God, yeah.
Yeah.
What a fucking Monday.
Yeah. Poor guy.
Having a rough
What
one.
are you gonna do? All right. What do you say?
What'd we get to?
You guys want to get to? You guys want to do your plugs?
Yeah. I guess.
Oh, yeah. I'm judging. There's these two guys that I know that
Oh, good.
they keep a bunch of bees,
bees.
and they're racing the bees.
A beat race.
Yeah, they're doing a
Oh,
bee
God.
race. So I'm a celebrity judge for this bee race. So I'll be there. I think that's May 17th, 2019.
Ooh, that's a
yeah,
while away.
Chapel Hill, North Carolina.
Nice. Show up there. Also, buy Anthony's album. It's called Waste Reduction. I don't know what it's called.
You got it.
Occupational therapy.
Dream occupation.
Dream. Let's get that baby to number one. Buy Anthony's album, Dream Occupation. What about you, Nathan McIntosh?
I just got a job. New job at a Long John Silver's.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, down in Daytona. So
Beautiful.
I'm going to be working there next week, Monday to Friday, 9 to 4.
Oh, great.
I know it's a pretty good shift.
Yeah,
I don't
great.
got to get up too early. I get off. I get off
Yeah.
early.
Still something to do at night.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And plus, you got to
Do some spots.
Going home with a. Well, I don't do that anymore. You go home with a whole basket of clams.
Yeah, that's not bad at all.
So next week, Daytona. I'll be at a Long John Silver's 9 to 4, Monday to Friday. Come in and say hi or order something. Like I gotta serve you.
Yeah.
So you don't be a dick.
LJS.
But yeah, Long John Silver's.
Yeah. And I'm going to be at Comics on 14th Street the whole week.
Handing out flyers.
I'm so grateful that he's on the show. We're lucky to have him here.
Oh, wow.
What if I was like, I don't remember his name? No, super really, seriously, guys. Make the noise of a million people. Come on, make some fucking noise.
You're welcome.
All right. I've been doing comedy 16 years, and this might be one of the weirdest things I've ever done. Hands down, one of the weirdest experiences. First of all, I love the idea of the show. The show was great. The show, you do this psychic thing. You pull someone out, and then that's how you get to improvise. Because you're like, yeah, we pull people out, and then they say shit about their lives, and then we can improv on it. And it's like, how could that go wrong? Well, I think we can see how that goes wrong. When you go, does anyone have anything cool about their lives? And no one raises their hand. Well, anything shitty going on? And then a few people just go, And it was crazy to just be like, you were just like, you were like 1 year, not good. And he was like, all right, there seems to be some tension there. Let's move over to here. And you're like, 5 years. And we just learned that, you were just in a horrible relationship. Or we were just like, man, if you need help, we should help you. And then they proceeded to do improv on it. And then they just proceeded to just be like, remember when your mom had a gun to her head? Let's revisit that. Absolutely. I'm sitting here just like, how far does this go? I hurting my leg. All right, up to your Tom. That is the craziest thing. Also, improvisers, you guys were great. You really kept it tasteful. My mind would have went straight to just darkness. Just been like, it would have got bad, and you guys were really funny. It was a really fun show. But really, it was, if you need help, we're here. You're great. You're young. Get out of that shit. I'm into some real material. Get out of that shit. I'm in a relationship 9 years. See, young because you're young, right? You fucking young people think love is like. It's that passion. You think it's that like passion. You're just like, oh, the fuck, you're fucking fuck. And you're like, that's love. I'm gonna come on your cum. But this is not love. Love is, I'm with my girlfriend 9 fucking years. Do you know the sex we have now? Oh, I don't even know. I don't even know. We had sex the other night. I think, I'm not even 100% sure what it was. It was something. We call it sex. 9 years I'm with my girlfriend. We had sex. 9 years in, and nobody came. Nobody. Have you ever done that? We had sex, nobody came. Not me, not her, not the cat. Nobody. We now have sex the same way we play Monopoly. We're just like, how long does this go on? Does this keep going? There's not going to be a winner. There's not going to be a winner. Let's close the board and get a sandwich. And that's what we did. We close the board. We used to say dirty things. Young, you're fucking young, you probably say shit like screw and fuck. Fuck, you're fuck. You know? I don't say it. If I said to my girlfriend, I'm gonna screw you, she would be like, what are you talking about? The rent? Do you not have the rent? You can't keep screwing me on the rent. Now I wanna fuck you! You pay the fucking rent! Like that's on foreplay. I used to rip her clothes off. Rip your kid. I'm doing that ripping clothes. We can't afford it. Now I just look for the hole in her sweatpants. Let's go down here somewhere. I remember from last time. There's the X. There we are. That's great. But yeah. I mean, I'm with my girlfriend for 9 years. I love her. She's great. But there's a choice you have to make in relationships. You have to that decision where you decide passion or fucking what you deserve. Like you deserve. You should be with someone who treats you the right way. Fuck feelings. Be with the person who's treating you the way you deserve to be treated. This isn't a joke. I'm talking to you. You're a beautiful, sweet girl. Meet a guy who's just like you, who looks like me, because we're the best, because we work for it. We gotta be real nice. We gotta be real, because we know we want to see our dicks. He probably sends you dick pics, and you're like, fucking dick pic. I can't. Dick pic. If I send my girlfriend a dick pic, she'd be like, is this medical? Do you mean checking something out? Should I be looking at this? As a response? If I wanted to get my girlfriend hot, I'd have to send her like a Bed Bath & Beyond coupon. Now I'm looking at Greece, I can do 20% off. I don't know, man. Wait, you're not Mark. Wait, why is there? That's not Mark. Are you Mark? No, you were on stage. Who's next to you? Yeah, you're not Mark. No. Okay, you were the prize, right? Yeah. It's hard to see because of the light. But all of a sudden, I just saw a giant guy sitting next to her, staring at me like this. I got a little worried that maybe you were Mark. And maybe I was going to get my ass kicked after the show. Tell me later, leave him. Yeah, I don't know, man. What was I saying before that? Anything? I had a good idea and I forgot it. Fuck it. I like New York, man. I love living. You guys, who lives in New York? Clap it up if you live in New York. I love New York, man, because you can be whatever you want to be here. Whatever the fuck you want to be, you can be it. I live in Queens. I was last week. I saw a guy walking down the street, 2 o'clock in the afternoon. 2 in the afternoon. Full cat costume. Full cat. Nobody questioned it. No one said shit. We got Catman walking through Astoria, and no one's checking ID. That's kind of beautiful. Just a Catman being a cow. It was 2 in the afternoon. It's like it was like a Wednesday. It wasn't Comic-Con. It was just a Catman. And I was excited. That's great. No one batted an eye. I love that. Other places in this country, people are freaking out. Transgender bathrooms. I don't know. What? Oh, New York, you don't give a shit. I was in one the other day. I didn't even know. It didn't even occur to me. I'm in a stall, go to the bathroom. I come out. I see a woman washing her hands. And I was excited because I'm progressive. So I was like, oh. Now I'm pointing like an asshole. It's like, oh. And they give her black power. I said, there's black power. All right. We're good. We're cool. And she looks at me, gives it back. She goes, woo! And we had a moment. I was like, that is beautiful. we had a New York moment where I was like, always, we looked at each other and I was like, you're cool, I'm cool. And I left, and I'm walking out feeling good about myself. You know how you do that? Like when you tweet the president, you're just like, I'm fucking doing something. You feel good, but you're really not doing anything. I'm walking out of the bathroom, turn around, and I see the door, and I was just in the ladies' room. Yeah, I was just in the ladies' room, saw a liberal woman who then tried to out-progressive me. Because I was just like, you identify as a man? Woo! And then she was like, he definitely identifies as a woman, black power. I just identify as a guy who can't read. That doesn't really know I am. I would do that. I don't know, man. I have no problems with transgender. I don't think anyone should, or it's weird. I know a lot of people freak out, like I was fighting with this one guy on Facebook. That's who I am. We were fighting about transgender. He was like, if I hooked up with a chick and found out she would be a guy, I would freak out. I ain't gay. I was like, yeah, I don't think that makes you gay. That's a woman who at one time was a man. I mean, I'm a man who at one time was a boy. If you hooked up with me, you wouldn't be a pedophile. You get that, right? All right, great stuff. You were so much fun. Thank you for having me on the show.